There's a magnet on the back.
Hold on.
He's leaving Gary by himself.
Don't mind me. This is my diamond emulsion. You need something on this leather wheel. And right now we're just looking to do burr removal. So it's already loaded on there. I won't load any more, although you can keep piling it on. And the other thing, it'll keep this leather belt in good shape. So this belt's moving away from me, or else we'd have a very bad day. And there's a big old burr on it. I want to move this a little faster. You don't want to move these too fast. And you can almost see the burr come off.
You
see that?
You can see that cutting. That's crazy.
So the burr's coming. You see all that hairy?
Yeah, yeah.
That's not hair from the leather. That's the burr off the knife. And you'll see that's almost polished, starting to polish.
Okay. And you said AEBL is one of the toughest for burr removal?
It's one of the toughest steels out there, which means that burr is going to hang on in a way that other steels would not. Now, the black you see on there is steel. This was a brand new leather belt, so after a while, this belt's just going to be a black belt.
Does that actually help you once the belt breaks in and gets more of that impregnation in the leather?
Yeah. I mean, a normal strop, for instance, would only be about that, from there to there. And so this is 10 times that.
Kind of a motorized strop, essentially.
Yeah, that's exactly. Now, there's no more burr.
Hey, Gary, what's your opinion on like the toothiness of an edge? I've heard different theories. Some people want them polished, and other people like a good 400 grit, like working edge, where it's got just a little bit of toothiness on them.
I usually make them as sharp as I can make them. And I don't usually leave them too toothy because I use my emulsions. But I am totally okay coming off, I think this is a 220 grit. I'm totally okay coming off of something like this 220 grit and then just putting an emulsion on it.
Well, and I guess your emulsions are diamond, so that would the diamond dust would actually cut into the
it's
steel,
cutting. Yep.
But it's like a very
fine
micro serration even.
It is. It's like I'm sharpening the 200 grit. Like I'm not working my whole way up to the 200 grit to have a mirror polish. I'm kind of taking the 200 grit and then sharpening it.
Gotcha.
Almost. Which, I'll get best scores, low 100s, sometimes below 100, which is a really high best score.
I think you had a video the other day. You might have been 80, 85, something around there.
I have gotten them that to that level. Some guys get lower scores than that even.
Well, what's a razor blade though? Isn't that 150-ish?
Well, they talk about razor blades on the thing as utility blades.
Okay.
But I actually sharpness tested like a dozen razor blades, like double-edged razor blades. They're coming in well below 100.
Okay.
They are they're like 12 thousandths thick.
Well, at the same time, 12 thousandths thick, you're not going to be able to cut a twig.
Or, no. They're
even like a steak.
They are a one-purpose. They are a one-purpose use. I want to refine that edge. And this is a process here of, this is the first time I'm sharpening this particular knife, and I'm looking to figure out a process. Once I get that process dialed in, add a little excess on the blade there. We don't want that to go to waste. Once we have the process dialed in.
Oh, you can see that burr right there in the light.
You can see it popping off, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So it's taking the burr off and it's also sharpening to a degree. Yeah, that's nicer. Now, I mean, you could actually do it like this if you really wanted to. That's, yeah. But like if you have a pocket knife, your pocket knife, is it sharp?
Yeah.
Can we?
That's a recurve.
Yeah.
What's the model on that, Jake? Is it a ZT?
Looks like a ZT.
ZT3505.
with the Ken Onion Magna Cut Tiger Stripe blade.
Oh, nice.
One of the guys here, Jake's got a knife addiction. He buys, I don't know, a knife every couple weeks. How many knives you got in your collection, Jake?
Well, they call me gunslinger, and I've got more knives than I've got guns. So I've got more than a few guns.
So this is nice and sharp. Recurves are a funny thing. So what do you think? It's polished up a little bit.
Yeah, she looks nice.
You
She
know,
looks real nice.
now the thing about that is, now what I use this for, you know, we're here in a production setting making a knife, but what I use that stuff for is for like, just like that. Like, I'm sure it was sharp, but you probably had some use on it.
Yeah.
And so that just brings it back up
Yes.
so you can do this 10 times before you actually need to sharpen it, but have it really sharp. So, I mean, that would probably test around 120 on a best tester, which is very, very good. That's pretty sharp. It's what they call utility sharp.
So when a guy buys a Creely knife, what are you targeting on the best scores?
I try to get my blades out the door at around a 120.
120.
Sometimes they're better. Now, interestingly, Dutch Bushcraft Knives, I sent them the first Magna Cut Folklore that I had, which was custom, one of the custom handles. And I think that was at 82
Okay, wow.
or something. And they were, if you watch that video and their reaction, did you see that video?
I haven't seen that video
Oh,
yet, but I'll be sure to check it out.
They are very excited about the sharpness. And it's a Scandi, and it's 23 degrees.
Okay.
So that's a really, you're able to get that 20, that's inclusive.
That's inclusive. 20, so that's very thin.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, 12 and
11 and a half
Yeah.
per side. So outrageously sharp. But so that's the other piece of it here. With a thick knife like this, if I was going to drop that edge back to, you know, some of the limitations of sharpness
Magnet.
are the edge angle you can get on it. But if I was to run this back to 11 and a half degrees on here, that edge would probably be up there somewhere.
Right.
You know, it'd be like that. So, you know, some of it's practical and it's a little bit convex on there. But this should be very stout.
On the hard use knives, we wanted to be up around 36, up to about 40, inclusive on that. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of a more of a heavy duty.
And I expect
Chopper.
that's about where this is right now. Yeah.
Well, Gary might have a new laser in his shop.
I
If you
might.
if you get
I
that
might.
thing running, you'll have to do a video or show the
I will-
world your.
I will definitely do a video. They've gotten so much more affordable. So much more affordable. And so now that's within range of me getting. I'm excited for that.
I am too. I
Yeah.
think it'd be a big,
It's a big,
big leap forward.
it would be. It would be. And just be able to have a sheet of steel, pick out any of my models, do prototypes, help other people draw their models and stuff. So, yeah, it's cool stuff.
Maybe we'll do a collaboration one of these days, Gary.
Maybe we will. Maybe we will.
Well, thanks for coming
Hey,
out, Gary.
thanks for having
It's
me.
Great having your wealth of knowledge.
I don't get by this corner of Ohio too frequently. It's not on my way anywhere.
It's in the middle of nowhere. That's where we're at.
Yes. It's yeah. But it's cool being here. And
Yep.
cool to see the shop.
All right. Well, cool. I guess we'll just cut and see you guys next.
That's shaving hair.
Yeah.
I was working before you.